Hello and welcome to GeForce. I'm Julian. It's the middle of August. That is the Rhine River, and that can only mean one thing. We're here in Cologne for Gamescom. And as always, before the festivities begin, there's a couple days of announcements, and last night Microsoft held their big event. We got to look at some games coming up for PC, and we thought we'd parse them for useful nuggets that might interest you guys. Starting with Assassin's Creed Origins, this was a pre-baked trailer, so it doesn't tell us much about gameplay, but we did get a glimpse at some historical figures that we'll come across in the game, like Cleopatra, Julius Caesar, and Ptolemy, as well as some images of pyramid building, which is interesting because that's 2,500 years before those figures. So whether that means we'll actually get to visit all these different time periods in Egypt, or if that's just a nod to the pyramids being there, we'll find out when the game actually comes out. Next up, another pre-baked trailer, this time for Jurassic World Evolution. This one looks like a roller coaster tycoon meets dinosaurs, and I weep for the poor patrons of your park, you sadistic gamers. Next up, some news on ReCore. This game was the first Play Anywhere title, and if anybody had some complaints about it, it's that it was just too short. Well, good news, ReCore players, because it's getting an expansion with the Definitive Edition. Now there's going to be more gameplay and story about the main character, as well as some new core bots, like the T8NK robot that's kind of like a Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts type character. News on the Halo Wars 2 front as well for real-time strategy fans. It looks like they're going to be adding in some new gameplay modes for multiplayer that focus on co-op, as well as new units and heroes, and an expansion to the storyline for single-player mode. Then we got to look at some games that the developers said were specifically geared with PC players in mind, including Forza Motorsport 7. This game's going to have 700 beautiful cars and dynamic weather, which is going to be more interesting as the race progresses. That's a big improvement over Forza 6. It's also going to have 4K unlocked frame rate, so all you with high-powered rigs out there, get ready to love that. And it's going to support mix and match peripherals, so if you have pedals and steering wheels that maybe don't go together, Forza 7 says they're going to support it. After that, we got to look at the upcoming multiplayer pirate game Sea of Thieves, where they announced that crossplay is going to be supported, and they said that allowed them to dedicate more resources to the PC side of it, like being 4K at 60 frames per second natively. And of course, it just looks like a ton of fun. So if you got a lot of friends who you want to play with and maybe they don't have a high-powered rig, good news, you can still play this game with them anyway. Then we saw a brief trailer for Shadow of War. Just looks like you're going to be able to ride beasts in this game too, including dragons like Daenerys Targaryen, and fight a Balrog. And then another update from Cuphead. I think you guys know all about this side-scrolling, hand-drawn bullet hell. Just another reminder that it's coming out September 29th, so be excited. And finally, Microsoft is having another event tonight that's going to be Age of Empires only, and of course, we're going to be there. We're going to be talking to a lot of these developers too, so if you guys are interested in any of these games, have any questions you want me to ask them, just leave them down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to GeForce, and we'll see you guys here at Gamescom.